For my next trick, I will need the top two cards, which are the two jokers. Okay? And for this trick, I will need a card selected. So please call out stop. Stop right here. Okay? Please memorize the Queen of Clubs. Now I'm just going to lose it inside the middle of the pack. Just like so. And now I will need the help of the two jokers to find your selection, which was the Queen of Clubs. Now watch the two jokers. If I just turn around, just like so, you will see that the two jokers change to one card, which just happens to be the Queen of Clubs, your selected card. So here's the special thing. If the selected card jumped from the middle of the pack into my hands, then the two jokers should jump into the middle of the pack, and if we just spread the pack, you can see there are two facing up cards, which just happen to be the two jokers. So that's a trick. I hope you enjoyed it, and now let's see the explanation for it. So here's the explanation for this trick. Now, you asked me if I can do a trick where you have to use a hard move, and in this trick there is a move which is not that hard, but you have to practice it a little bit. It's a turnover pass. Now if you don't know how to perform it, there are a lot of videos on YouTube where you can learn it. So I'm just going to put the name of this move somewhere on the screen now, so you can just copy this name and search it on YouTube. And once you have learned it, you can start with the real performance of this trick. Now, to be able to perform this trick, you need any two of a kind you wish. I use the two jokers, and you place them facing up on top of the deck. Now you want this pack here to pick a card. In this case, just use the Queen of Spades. Now, you have to control the Queen of Spades underneath the two jokers. To make this happen, you just show it to the spectator, the selection, and then catch a break underneath the two jokers, like so. Now, once you have shown the card to the spectator, you just take it and place it into this gap, like so. And if you want to, you can just push some cards from the middle of the pack, because this gives the illusion that the card is really going inside the deck, but in fact you just push it into this gap right here. Okay? And once you have done that, you're ready for the second step. So the two jokers are on top, and the next card is the selection. So now you take the two jokers, show them to the spectator, okay? And as the spectator is looking here, you just have to catch a break underneath the selected card. Now you place the two jokers again facing up on top, and as you square them up, you just take the card above the break with them. Okay, and by doing that, you should have your three cards. Now, the grip, how you hold those three cards, is a little bit different than the normal grip. Now, you should have your thumb underneath on the bottom left corner, your middle finger on the top right corner, and your index finger is just contacting the top left corner. Now, it's kind of the grip like the wave change or the pull change if you watched my previous videos. And the reason for your index finger to be on the left top corner is the fact that you have to turn around the card. Okay? And once you're here, you just have the three cards near to your body, so don't hold it this way, because when you turn around these cards, the spectator will see that. So you're just holding these cards near to your body, and this space is actually a space to be able to turn around this card. Okay? So you're here, the space is actually not that big, and now you say that they should watch the two jokers very carefully, and as you're saying this, you say that you will turn around. Okay? And when you're here, so when the spectator is looking at your back, you just turn around this card like so. Okay, this should take a second. So when you're here, I just turn around the card, and they will see the two jokers change to the Queen of Spades. Okay, one more time, don't hold the cards away from your body, because otherwise the spectator can see that you do hear something sneaky. Okay, so just hold it here, when the spectator is looking at your back, do the move and the card will change. Now once you're here, the spectator will see that the two jokers change to the selected card, which was a Queen of Spades. You turn over the deck, okay, and you place the Queen of Spades facing up on top of the deck. By doing that, you will have your facing up deck, except for two facing down cards underneath the selection, and of course the spectator doesn't know it. So here is the part where you have to perform the turnover pass. Now you explain to the spectator that the selection jumped from the middle of the pack into your hand, and that means that the two jokers should jump into the middle of the pack. And as you're seeing this, you perform the turnover pass like so, and by doing that the selection is going to be, the two jokers, they will be in the middle of the pack. And since you're talking to the spectator is not going to look at your hands that much because you're talking to him, and he will look at your face. And that's kind of a good misdirection to perform the turnover pass. And if he looks in your hand, it's not a problem because he's not looking like trying to figure out how you did it. He just looks what you're doing, okay? So he won't notice that you perform the turnover pass or anything like that. And once you have performed it, you say, so you have the deck facing down in your hand. Don't hold it facing up because he will see that the selection is gone, okay? And when you spread it, the spectator will see that the selection is underneath these cards. Okay, so just hold the cards facing down. So when you reveal the cards, the two jokers will be facing up. Okay, and once you're here, you can just give the cards to the spectator so he can look if there are any gimmicks or anything like that, and then you can just give the whole pack to the spectator, but before you give it, just shuffle the cards so you have a reason for the selection not to be on the bottom of the pack. And that's the end of the trick. I hope you enjoyed it, and just practice a turnover pass. That's it. See you next.